One thing that I think might be a misunderstanding is you kind of end up with the perception that when the Pueblos happened, all this other stuff stopped, that people stopped living as in a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, and everybody just became a Pueblo dweller. Well, it looks as if probably that's not true. As many as half of the total populations of these areas at height of the Pueblos were still living as hunter-gatherers, and were living outside the sphere of the Pueblos. One thing that everybody struggles with is these ancient populations, and that's a huge component of that issue of not being able to know how many people were living here, because a hunter-gatherer that's living on transitory lifestyle doesn't leave a whole lot of archaeology behind them. They've always been maybe discounted during the Pueblo period. East of here, and there was a pre-Athabascan culture living out on the plains of eastern New Mexico and West Texas prior to the arrival of the Athabascans, who are the Apaches, Comanches, and the Indians from the north. There was a definite trading network in place between what we call the Plains Indians, which is like everybody east of here, and the Pueblos. That probably fell apart when the Spanish arrived, and they couldn't support them anymore.
San Antonio was a buffer community. 18th century Plains Indians raided Tejeras.
They claim many years ago, when we first started, Indians were raiding the village, and they said that St. Anthony helped them, to defeat the Indians.
Apaches would raid the village and steal sopapillas with their spears. To fight this, town grants were issued to Hispanics and detribalized Indians. Men would leave the village for periods of time to mine or hunt buffalo.
Many of the time the women would have to stay here and take care of the family. So many of these women were tough pioneer women who not only fought off Indians, took care of the family, did all the cooking and wood chopping and what have you, while the men were towards the east there hunting buffalo. So you had a good amount of very strong pioneer women that decided that this was their home.